There is no day quite like delivery day. Today is the day we pick up the new car. Right now, we're getting ready to hop in the car, go to the bank, sign all the paperwork, get the check in hand. Then I have an appointment later on to go to the dealership and pick it up. But it's going to be the last day with this guy right here. It's been a long run, a little over 3 years. I'll be filming a video on my 2015 Ford Taurus show later on today. It might come out next week or whenever, but yes, I loved owning this thing. It was a true workhorse. Look at that paint, nice paint, true workhorse. But yeah, man, let's shoot to the bank and get shaking. It's kind of surreal, you know. January of 2021 I picked this car up with 67,000 miles. I look down the odometer now, 129,969. It's been a good run, you know. I'm gonna miss this car. I do get a little emotionally attached to my inanimate objects, but it is what it is, man. I'm a car guy, and you know, some things like this just they affect me. I'm with this car every single day almost. It's taking me to all kinds of places, and you know, I have a lot of history with my wife with it, you know. But yep, this might be the third to last drive with the car. I don't know, it doesn't matter. I'll do a final drive in the next video where I feel like a more official 5 things I like, 5 things I hate about my 2015 Ford Taurus show. But this is an exciting day for me. Obviously I couldn't sleep last night. Any car guy getting a new car, they're reckless, they're restless the night before. But yeah, I guess this is the first time I'm doing like a vlog buying a new car type thing. This would be exciting, you know. A lot of YouTubers have a lot of success with it. Let's see how I do. Alright, gotta go to the bank, gotta put you guys down, and I'll check back in. I think I'm gonna title this The Last Day with My Car, something like that. That's all this is, just the last day. Paperwork is done. I have check in hand for the new car. I'm very excited, and it's only about 10 o'clock. So, go over here, cook some breakfast up real quick. Then I got to shoot over to the shooting spot, put the video together, and then wait patiently for 4 o'clock, because that's the only time they had available to come in here and get all the work done. But hey, I'm happy. It's been like a month-long project. I'm excited. It's going to be a good day. Guys, it is officially time for the last ride. Had to make a little stop at the store. You can see in the background where we're at. Don't worry about it. But yep, it's kind of surreal. It just a month ago where I even entertained the idea of getting something new, it just, I don't know, it didn't seem to work. And here we are a month later, and it's happening. And in the overall cost, it could be potentially cheaper for me to own this new car than it will be to own this one. I'm just giving away hints left and right. I don't want to do that, but it's cool, you know. 129,990 miles, 90.7 miles. I think we'll hit 130 on the journey. Of course, I'll capture it, of course. But yeah, man, we're a few minutes away from where I gotta go. Did I see 50? We're gonna go ahead and go through this light because it's a U-turn. No, it's not gonna hurt anybody. That's great. See, great turning radius on this thing, man. But yeah, surreal. Getting a new car, you know, it's a big event. You know what I mean? These YouTubers, like the real big ones, they get cars like this and they sell them like this. Like the regular person, they get a car and they hold on to it. You know, me, I think I could do a new car every year, every 2 years. Mentally could do a new car every year, 2 years. Financially, I probably couldn't do a new car every 2 years. Yeah. Or could I? I don't know. We'll see. Because usually when you buy a car and then you drive it, you lose value. Then you go to sell it, you have to sell it for what it's going. You have to sell it for, well, if you sell it, that's different. And most of us regular folks don't have super high desirable cars. We just have like regular stuff that they made it literally a million of. You just go buy one some other place. But hopefully what I'm getting next is a bit rarer. Should be. It's a bit rarer. Definitely undesirable, which is why it's interesting to me. But yeah, so regular folks, we don't swap out cars like that unless you're leasing. But leasing, that just seems like a pitfall. Like, it's just put money down, then you pay money every month, and then if you go over the miles, you gotta pay more, or you're stuck in it. It's like a trap, you know. The freedom of, I could put 25,000 miles on the car if I want to in a year. I don't know. I've been in a weird space as far as like mileage is concerned, because I was traveling back and forth. Ooh, a Chevy SSR, if you can see it, that black one right there. Those are slept on. 2001, 2005 maybe? I can't remember what those were. The SSR. They made two engines. I forget. Were they both Corvette engines? I can't remember, but I love the SSR. They're still like 20, 25 grand. They don't make a lot of power, like 300, 400, but from a big V8, the Corvette V8 isn't that the SSR, but it's the most impractical thing ever. Anyway, yeah, I was in this space of, am I putting a whole bunch of miles on my car, or am I not? Because I had customers in Vermont, and I would drive to Vermont back and forth. I think that's 400, maybe 450 miles round trip. You know, if you do that, you know, once a week, you know, it starts to add up. Ooh, Audi GT e-tron was a nice too. But then I was flying a lot, so I didn't put a lot of miles on my car. But I moved to New York, but I was driving up here to visit my fiance on a regular basis. So I was just throwing miles in the car. Now we should be able to reset. I'm married. Life is stable. I'm curious to see how many miles I will actually put on my car in a year. You know, could leasing work for me in the future? Who knows? But yeah, man, surreal. I don't get to do last drive often, you know. Let's go to the car that sold. My first Caprice, the transmission just died going uphill. I'll never forget it. I was at University of Michigan, going uphill, just died, towed away, never saw it again. The Sebring got smacked out. I've totaled 3 cars. 2 of them, I was sitting still. One of them I wasn't even in. The Sebring was when I was not even in. Standing there, my friend Will, and some drunk driver off pills, some old dude, just smashed right into the back of the car. And I'll never forget it. I have pictures. I might throw them up here. Then after the Sebring, I bought the yellow one, the yellow Caprice. And the last drive in that, I don't quite remember. I remember driving away. I don't remember what drive. I could hear it. I'll never forget it. Dumbass. I want to be watching these videos, but he bought the car for me. I could hear him forever. It sounded so good. And later on that night, people were calling me because the car just sold hit a person, a physical person outside of a club, and they were called because it was mine. It was purple. It was lifted. There was no other one like that in the area. So of course they all thought it was me. It's like, no, I sold that car literally hours ago. Funny. Then the Challenger, the last drive with the Challenger, that was unexpected. I didn't think it'd be the last drive. I was going to look at Oprah, the 4-door Maserati Quattroporte, 2007, but it was 2013. I was like, let's just go out there and take a look at it. Little did I know, I'd freaking do the paperwork that night, or did I bring it home? Yeah, I think I brought it home that night. What a time. It was like Thursday, 7 p.m. What banks were even open? It must have been some California bank or something. But we made it happen. They gave me what I owed for it. I never forget that. They got me out the loan. They had like door dings and stuff on it. Man, good times. But then Oprah got smacked out. You know, that was my own doing. Come on. But yes, Oprah got smacked out. I was in the wintertime driving to go see my girlfriend at the time. Take her to go see a movie. And then slid on some snow, some ice, and wham, blasted the whole front end. I think the damage was like 28 grand. Car was worth 23 or 24 because the wheels are blasted, bumper, headlights. Each of the headlights are $4,500 a piece. The wheels are $2 grand a piece. Like, it was a disaster. The 2 Pontiac G6s, I don't know if I really cared about those, so I don't really remember the last drives when I sold those. I do know the black one I sold to a coworker, she flipped it somehow. She's fine. She's perfectly fine right now. She flipped it somehow. Then the white one I sold, the guy blew the engine. Like, what is with y'all? What a time. The Aurora, I gave to my mom and dad when I moved to Connecticut, or when I moved to Minnesota after I got the job. I don't know what, it sat at the back of the driveway. I have no idea what happened to that. I didn't care about it. And then, yeah, that brings us to Oprah and Orion. Orion's last drive was emotional. That was the 2009 Maserati Gran Turismo I owned. And I got convinced to sell it because I didn't need it. You know, I wanted to take care of some other things. I just met who was not my wife. I met her like in April, and it was like July. Somehow she convinced me to sell it. Oh, 2018. Sorry, 2018. I sold it. So I just need it. I've had it for a while. Okay, never mind. Had it for over a year, and I lost my ass on that car. I paid 45 grand for it. Let it go for 30. I still talk to the guy to this day. It's 6 years later. He put the sport bumper on there. It looks cool. It's a little crack. I don't know what happened to that, but he says he got 75,000 miles on the car. No